Hello, everyone, whoever is listening to me over here. Today, I'm going to talk about stress. Why do I want to talk about stress? Everywhere I go, everyone is talking about stress, this was stressed about this. In fact, I see stress in today's world like a big killer. If you look at the incidence of heart attacks, the blood pressure, and all that, they're all generally related to stress. I mean, three of the best-selling categories, which are the tranquilizers, the painkillers, and those gastrointestinal reliefs. They've all been introduced to control stress. Why is it that this is happening? I personally believe that stress is something which will be there. You will not be able to totally eliminate stress from your world. However, there are ways and means to manage and control stress. But before you do that, you need to understand what stress is. Most people have no idea of what stress is, what is the thing that's causing stress to them. Let's first go on with a simple definition that I have. Now, please understand stress is a feeling. Stress is a feeling that you experience when you perceive a gap between what you have and what you want, right? Stress is a feeling that you experience when you perceive a gap between what you have and what you want. The bigger the gap, the bigger will be the level of stress. The more important is the issue to you, the greater will be the stress. However, let's look at some of the situations. You are stressed out because you want promotion in the work and you're not getting it. You want happy relationship, love at home, you're not getting it. As a student, you want good grades, you're not getting them. There's so many of these things that happen. Now, look at it from this point of view. What are you doing about it? You're just getting stressed. Are you doing anything to remove the cause? But before you go on to that, let me remind you that there is this famous serenity prayer which says, God, grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change, and the courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to understand the difference between the two. Now, you have this gap. Either you can work to reduce this gap or reduce the importance of this gap. As a student, you don't have the grades. See what's going wrong. Work on it, work harder. There is no reason why we cannot improve. However, if you're not willing to work, then just tell yourself that grades aren't important to me. Well, it may be your view. At the office, you're not getting a promotion. Well, look into it. What is it that you're not doing right? What is it that you can do more? What is your job description? Are you just stuck in the job description? Are you doing things out of the box? I mean, on relationship, please try to understand why the other party is not giving you the love that you want. There has to be a reason. Now, you need to work on these reasons and reduce the gap. However, if you realize that gap cannot be reduced in that particular case, if you want to live, you have to reduce the importance of that gap in your life. Just because girl has walked away from you, not the end of the life. Just because you didn't get the promotion, that's not the end of the life. Just because you didn't get the best of the grade, that's not the end of the life. But the only thing is, here you need to understand to balance between the possible and impossible. And as I say, we need to work on what we can do to reduce that gap and do away with the stress. Or, like I said, just understand the gap cannot be reduced and you have to accept it. But before we close, let me also tell you that stress is not all bad. If it's not for stress, people having difficulties and so on in paying their bills, you would be having this digital banking. Artificial intelligence, most of it is coming in to solve your problems that possibly would stress you. I mean, day to day. I'm not talking of personal relationships and all that so on. In case of health, we all want to be in good health, but sometimes people come up with ailments that are not curable. At that particular time, two people have two different attitudes. One person just lies down and cries and complains. The other person says, I have a limited time. I'm going to do whatever I can to contribute to this world before I go. So that's a different thing altogether. But like I always tell people that stress can be managed, can be controlled. It's a matter of your choice. Stress is being caused what's happening between your two ears. You have a choice. You work to reduce that gap and reduce the stress or reduce the importance of that gap to you. It may sound very simple, but let me tell you this that I'd be very happy to talk to anyone who's facing with stress in his life and all that. And I'd be willing to advise them as and when they want. So don't get stressed. Be happy, be happy, be happy. Thank you.